Hello, this is Musicman from his man cave, and sometimes I try to watch a movie and I have expectations that it's going to be good, and this happens. Let's talk about it right now. Well, first of all, I avoid bad movies. I'm pretty good at sniffing them out. If I'm walking down the aisle at Hastings and I look over and I see that it's got the face of a witch and it's like the witch's feast and shows blood dripping out of her mouth and her chomping on someone's head or something, or if I see it's Scary Movie Part 5, or I see White House Down, or I see Olympus Has Fallen, or I see any movies like that, and it says, "Great," says Joe Hogan's Backyard Garage Barbecue. I know it's going to be bad. And I'm walking by and I see Poo Fleeing Monkeys. New director, awesome. You've never seen monkeys throw poo this far. I know they're going to be bad. I don't waste my money on them. In fact, there are so many bad movies out there that it's just not even fair to say what are the worst movies of 2013. I've walked past. My daughter's watching Netflix, and it's like, what are you guys watching? Why are you wasting your eyeballs on this? This is, like, so dumb. It's so bad. But they're like, I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. So here's movies that I went to. I spent some big bucks on some of these. Bought the popcorn, bought the pop. I was excited. I was riveted. And when I walked out, I was like, yeah, kind of left me flat. And so I'm just sharing it left me flat. The first one that is in that list would be, I'm not saying these are bad movies. I'm saying they left me flat. Would be The Hobbit. Right here, The Hobbit. This movie is, they're now trying to capitalize more off of the Lord of the Rings trilogy that came out. And this movie, dwarves come in and they start humming, and the only thing I found slightly fascinating was the trolls. Other than that, this movie just kind of, as when it was over, it's not a bad movie. It's well crafted. It's well made, but it sure made the Desolation of Smaug, which was really close. It would be one of my honorable mentions in the top 10. Made it look fantastic. Because it was just so kind of lame. It was just kind of okay compared to The Lord of the Rings. So, disappointment with this movie. Will I watch it again? I doubt it. Another one is I took my family to, there's a good movie family fare out there, right? Took them out to Turbo. Turbo is probably I was the wrong age group for this movie. Little tiny children might love this movie, but I did not. You know a movie's not very good when, look, funny. Who? Who says it's funny? 4 stars. Who? On the back. The best animated film of the year. Says who? It doesn't say who said it. Fresh. Hilarious. Fast and funny. That right there tells you everything. They won't even tell you who said these things. So the movie was okay. It was just okay. But these are the worst that I saw. And I expected it to be more. It looks like it has a great premise of this cute snail being fast, but it wasn't. It was just kind of a dud. This movie, it's not, I expected The Wizard of Oz, I guess. I expected it to be really classic and be really great. To me, it just left me flat. It was okay. It was okay. But it wasn't really anything magical or amazing. It just didn't have that sparkle to it, and that that a lot of movies have. Will I watch it again? Maybe. I think I want to give this one another try, but it just sure seems just not to do it for me. Oh, the critics go crazy sometimes. They say this is the best movie of the century. It's the best movie of the year. Everybody needs to go see it. What is so great about this movie except for that it has Matthew McConaughey in it? I watched it and it was like One of those chapters of Huckleberry Finn that weren't very interesting. They were slightly interesting. I think this would be better as a book than a movie. That's just my personal opinion. I watched it, Rotten Tomato fresh. I don't know what's so great about this movie. It was okay. I literally, after I watched it, I forgot about it. And that tells me how good a movie is. If I'm thinking about it, thinking, I want to see that movie again. But I forgot about this movie in T-minus -3 seconds. It's nothing great. It's nothing classic. His girlfriend is a loser. He's a loser. So what? Two little boys are trying to help out losers. It just didn't do anything. This one, I got it for the family. It looked like it was going to be great, heartfelt and whatever. It's just not my kind of movie. It's well made. It's well crafted. Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor do a great job. But at the end of the movie, my wife and I both looked at each other and said, are we going to watch that again? No. It's a real-life tsunami tragedy, and it's well done, but it's just not... it's more of a documentary. And if you like to see people all ripped to shreds and their legs hanging with meat hanging off and stuff like that, and then this is the movie for you. But and it does have some touching parts, but it just left us flat. My wife said, sell that movie. She literally did. She said, sell that movie. It's not a rewatcher, and I agree. Nothing. That's why they were $2.99 in a big bin at Hastings. There's about 20 of them. There's a reason for that, folks. People aren't interested. What a dumb film. What a mess. That's all I have to say about that one. Gangster Squad. Not on par. Watch The Untouchables with Kevin Costner. Better movie. Another one, The Critics. It's great. It's wonderful. You gotta see it. It's so good. It should get like 29 Academy Awards. Anyone have any antidepressants? That's all I have to say about this movie. Got some antidepressants? This is not... this is too close to real life. I mean, this year, in the last month at my school, I've had 4 kids commit suicide. Right now I have a relative that we're caring for her right as I speak. After I'm done here, I'm going to move them into assisted living. They're struggling for life. This is not my... I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. This is great movies. You guys need to get a life. I love Ridley Scott. I love him. I love his movies. In the past, he's made some of the best. But what was this? This is nothing but a B-rate sci-fi slasher horror dazzled up to be more. The special effects are outstanding, but this is a gross out. This is a grotesque movie. I mean, literally, these scientists are going to another planet, but they're too stupid not to play with an alien snake. I kid you not. They're too stupid not to touch that. Everybody in the movie was like, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. And they touched it, and it ripped their arms off, and it sucked through their eye socket. Stuff like that. Just suck into their mouth and ripping their eyeballs out. Gross. And I kid you not, there's a part in this where there is literally a woman births an octopus with teeth. I kid you not. It's disgusting. It's gross, and it answers nothing. It has all these questions, and you're sitting there going, well, are they going to tell us why? Are they going to tell us why about any of this? And all the people in it are really stupid. They run in straight lines. They can't run, something's rolling after them. They can't run to the side and get out of the way. Dumb. It's dumb. It's basically nothing but a dazzled up B-rate, one of those movies you'd have seen in the 1980s, Forbidden Planet, where a woman's being ripped to shred by alien tentacles, stuff like that. It's gross. It's disgusting. Who cares? I was really disappointed. I walked out and said, what a waste of money that was. I was really excited about this one. What a letdown. Now we just get into two that everybody, the critics again, you got to see this movie. It's great. And these were just stupid. Sorry. Star power or whatever. I like Vin Diesel. I like The Rock. I understand this guy lost his life doing these dangerous movies. Dumb. People doing things that defy physics with cars. Dumb movie. Boring. I nodded off several times during this one. Really bad. Who cares? Another stupid one. Oh, yo, Adrian, yeah, how'd you get so tough? I live with a man that makes bad movies. Yeah, Adrian. What a terrible movie. This movie makes you're the disease and I'm the cure. He's back, man. I mean, it's just like, I just did. He just goes and shoots people. This guy's a thug. He's a creep. He's a crumb bum. And I have to say that some people really said they liked it. What? When at the end of the movie they don't even have the budget for him to fight in a decent place. They fight in some big, back of a big metal building. Yeah, if you didn't expect that, you were expecting too much. This movie is just lame and this is dumb. Now I understand that this is my opinion. Some of you are probably saying, I like that movie. Well, good for you. My daughters like some of those movies on Netflix, but I did not like them. They left me completely dry, and I will be selling these now that I reviewed them. There's no reason to keep them. Maybe I'll give the turbo to some 3-year-old, 5-year-old. That's about the age level. But most of these movies are just, oh my goodness, they just didn't hold up. And so, my opinion, you may think the movies are great. I didn't. I will never watch them again. Maybe one of them. But most of them, never watch them again. Talk to you again soon. Musicman saying, I avoid bad movies, but sometimes I make a mistake.